Okay, so here we are. Let's see what we can do for Harpo.
Don't get surrounded.
Woo! Water, 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 and water, and water, water, water. Hey, I think this is it.
Thanks, Gal. The entire village looks abandoned.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Which house would a bookworm live in?
I'm guessing the one with the quest marker. Just let me over there. Hello? Complete Botany of Banes. Eterphagia, or Tail of Wyvern. Oh. This is the stuff that's in the bearer marks. White of flower and black of root, the latter of which gives out an inky gall when cut or crushed. The tribesmen of Northern Storm pricked their skin with oaken needles, soaked in such, drawing curious patterns about their arms and legs in honor of their heathen gods. The gall is passing toxicant that a single drop taken by mouth may result in cramps most painful for 5 days and 5 nights, or if applied to a wound, certain death. Should a slip of the needle end a young warrior's life, it is said that his skin print failed to find favor among the heavens.
His interests were certainly varied.
So yeah, that's the stuff that's used for the bearer marks. Royal Intelligencer Training Report. In the wake of the tragic fire at Caer Norvent in 873 V and the subsequent depletion of our most highly practiced intelligencers, all mainland strongholds were instructed to redouble training in clandestine maneuvers, improvised weaponry, and assassination techniques, and dispatch promising volunteers to Stonehere for inspection. This report details progress made by the stronghold at Garnick in reinvigorating Welude's ranks of esteemed intelligencers.
This is a Royal Army logbook. Did he take this from the local barracks?
So there's the shelf. The folklorist's fabulary, the Moogle. No spirit or sprite appears more often in Valestian folktales than the humble Moogle. Though they are occasionally painted as mischievous souls akin to pixies or imps, most stories depict them as clumsy, yet congenial spirits who delight in helping mankind with their daily labors. They are said to have sweet tooth, leading to the common superstition that one must not leave cakes or other sweetmeats uncovered overnight, lest naught remain but crumbs come morning. In appearance, they are described as being covered head to toe in soft white fur, excepting the small dark wings by which they are somehow able to take flight, and the brightly colored pom-poms that protrude from the tops of their heads. And yet, there is one detail regarding the Moogle that most find more remarkable than even the orb that tops the brow, the fact that the creatures actually exist. Preposterous, I hear you cry. Everyone knows that Moogles are the stuff of legend, and I quite agree, but every legend has its basis in truth, and in the case of the Moogle, the fact may be not so dissimilar to the fiction. Ancient bestiaries list the white mole whose feet do not touch the ground among the beasts of the realm, and the illustration besides the name White is none other than the Moogle. Of course, it is true that the creatures are not known to still survive in the Twins in the modern day. Perhaps their miniature wings carry them to other climes. Perhaps they were hunted to extinction. Or perhaps, just perhaps, they do still live among us, hidden far away from human view. Should bring that to, Hey! Thank you. From a Distance, Chapter 16. The Fall of the Bearers. Also, hey, Austin. Welcome. The emergence of the first magic adepts was widely heralded as a gift from the gods. Indeed, the title with which those with the gift came Ooh, excuse me. Hold on. Ooh. Came to be commonly known is most likely a contraction of bearer of the heavenly blessing, the wording used by the tribunes of the time. Those born with the blessing were lauded as living crystals and granted high office and plentiful reward for their status as chosen ones. Over the years, this reverence for their kind would become a full-fledged religion led by the bearers themselves, a development that would prove fateful. The diverse nations of the time were unanimous in their disapproval of the founding of the church. While the authorities had for years welcomed bearers into positions of power for their own structures of state, they were mistrusting of an organization led by bearers for bearers. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. I've got like that feeling where you have like a yawn in your chest and it's like can't get it out. Efforts were immediately made to chasten the church and its followers, banning members from holding office, evicting adherents from their homes, and breaking up meetings by force. The church responded by forming a volunteer army to resist this persecution, and yet it continued, creating a cycle of ever-increasing bloodshed and rancor, and a growing rift between those born with the blessing and those without. What began with beatings and street clashes would eventually spill over into an all-out war that consumed the greater part of the twins for nigh a generation and decimated the population of men and bearers both. The deluge of blood that stained the land crimson and left even more lasting mark upon the minds of the Valisthean people. After the bearers' last resistance was crushed, the nations of Valisthea came together to consign the... Oh, what the hell? Come on. Don't be this way. Consign the Continental Accord that initiated the system of slavery that persists across the realm to this day. Its well-known phrase, bearers are other than human, has its roots in the bitter war of the years before, being the unblessed's only excuse for their calamitous refusal to allow the blessed to decide their own destinies.
This is it.
We found it.
If what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm gonna be stopped by guys. What if I had just fast traveled? Hey, fucko! Do you think you can stop me?
From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions.
Do you think you can stop me?
Book.
No?
Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse.
What does he think he's gonna do?
The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Do you know who I am? Like, 4 guys?
See, shall we?
Joshua has appeared. Do you guys think that, like, you're gonna be able to fucking do anything to me? Yeah, you have nothing. I'm Clive fucking Rossfield. Don't you know who I am? If you guys are so fucking smart, you should at least fucking know who I am. Shit ass. How would they not, if they're like omnipotent or whatever, if they're like following so closely, how would they not know who Clive is? How could anyone be that stupid? Ooh, that was a good noise. He gurgled real good, like. Yeah, you guys have nothing. Got any more guys?
Impressive.
Ah!
But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Okay.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind.
We already know about all that
The
shit.
shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many.
And why?
You say that this interpretation was correct?
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief.
Fuck you.
If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So what you're saying is you shit in the
Control
river.
the truth.
We are trying to protect people from themselves,
Shut up.
from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book for now.
Why don't I just kill you?
Small. We shall meet again. Until then.
No, we shan't.
Wait.
Get back here. Clive, you lost him. He just despawned.
Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Oh. It's this button. Yeah, there we go. Viv, there was some bullshit.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
No mention is made as to the name of the author. Whether that is because the title page has been lost to time or because the tome was published anonymously, it is impossible to say. Let me guess. She's going to be one of these inquisitor fuckers. Executors.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors,
He was a shit.
and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
Isn't that the
Yes.
plot of...
But it also means
Persona
that the truth
2?
is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter.
The Flame
The
Mother?
gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species.
No kidding.
She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended.
Are you a fucking alien? What's going on? Who are
The
you?
more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within.
Where did Sid fucking find
If
you?
you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here.
Well, I was going to throw you in the ocean, but...
When enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
You believe in me? Quest complete, I guess. Scholar's bonnet. Vivian Ninetails is scholarly headwear awarded to her upon the completion of her studies at the University of Canver. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Okay, a new quest is available nearby. Oh, there's a Jill one, and there's a new hunt. Where? The Wailing Banshee in Garnick. Cursebreakers came across this creature while searching for survivors near the abandoned village of Garnick. Misled by the abomination's appearance into thinking she might be a local woman, they went to offer their help, but soon it was they who were seeking salvation. The survivors say they can still hear the screams, both those of the White and those of their fallen comrades. I think that might be Prince of Death, so we're gonna go over there and get that fucking... Where was it? It was like... Hey, Aggro Will! We might be getting the super sword. I fucking love getting an ultimate weapon. It feels good.
Run like the wind.
Run your ass off. We're playing some fucking video games. We're cleaning up everything at the end. The end of the story.
What?
What are you talking about, Joshua? All right, into Garnick we go.
To ride from here,
Nick. Oh, Gizamalook. Hi.
Harmon's madness lives on.
So wait, that's why Benedicta had that weird like accent, is because she was from Waloed? I mean, I guess that makes sense. She did have like a Norse accent. It never occurred to me until just now. Wow, this is fucking annoying. So what am I gonna get for defeating this thing? Get down here. I want to LB you. Tear into her. Fuck shit up. Get her. Oh, Joshua put his little thing on me. Whoop. 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 Tornado! Punch! Shiva! Bust it! Lasers! Fuck her up! That was literally everything I had. Holy shit. Whoop. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, ow. Oh, air combos! The air combos are continuing. Oh, lady, you gotta go. Woohoo! Ow! Oh, fuck. We're doing this now. Fuck you! Get down here! Oh, wail on her. Oh, fuck me. Big punch. Notorious Mark slain. Get fucked. Glad to die. As if I didn't have enough of those.
Rest in peace.
Sorry, Benedicta. Let's go find out what's up with Jill. There's a letter about Jill. I mean, Jill's gonna be in our party for the rest of this? I probably should have done this one first. Getting it all cleaned up. Before we go into Cocoon from Final Fantasy XIII. Well, again, Clive, it occurs to me that a single word of thanks does not nearly suffice to express my gratitude for reuniting me with From a Distance. The tome made me who I am today, and yet I thought that I should never set eyes upon it again, that those who took it from me had forever robbed me of a part of myself. But now I'm whole again thanks to you. I regret that I can only fill in the gaps in your knowledge and not the holes in your soul, for which reason I shall never ever be in your debt, Vivian. Concern for Jill. Jill, what's going on? Oh, it's Joshua. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we did not seek to lighten that burden, even but only a fraction, before we depart for the skies. I would speak on this matter more in private. Sure, Joshua.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Priceless. So you took the whole thing? Like, even when we took... Yep. I'm just polishing it off. We're gonna be, like, pretty much done.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I felt it more and more.
I've hardly talked to her.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
Oh.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course.
Look at the moon.
Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there.
Jill should be here for this conversation.
The commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
And it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Should we bring Jill? Okay, I guess we're just gonna go there. Seems like she should be involved. Be like, Jill, come with us. We're going to Man's Hill. Jill would be like, why? And he's like, for you. Because you're mopey. Jill, you gotta stop moping. It's bad for morale. Is it like over here? Oh, it looks like shit. Oh, it looks like shit. Fuck.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
To the hideaway, then! Ooh! Yeah, no, I fucking understand the shit out of that. I hated searching for work. Good for you, man. You'll crush
Let's
it.
hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
I believe in you. And thank you for tuning in.
Say what you will. Lady Karen has seen our... This should tide us over until the new moon.
Oh. What a good experience this game has been.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Man's Hill's fucking gone, sweetheart.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
The fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Let's fucking go. Shouldn't Jill be involved in this? Like, I feel bad that we seem to have, like... Or, like, doing this as a surprise for her, but I think that she would have really liked the adventure. Yeah, what's going on with fucking Sambrak? Are there guards here? There were guards here earlier. There are no guards here now. Rats! Oh my god. That's grim. But, like, Sambrak is, like, still, like, completely fine? But has been abandoned? I think that shit fucking sucks. It's so stupid. It's, like, totally safe. It's, like, the safest location in the game. Oh my god, there's, like, a big fucking Akashic fat guy. Bombardier. No. No, we're not dealing with this. I have no desire to deal with this. Elden Ring DLC coming soon too. A week before Dawn Trail. It's gonna be fucking Jackal Time video game summer. I better get my shit done. I better get my shit done on Twinkle and the remodel before all that shit drops. Oh my god, I'm gonna be able to work on personal projects again. Oh, it's so exciting. Out of the way, Joshua.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Well, I started over
You
there.
mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Well, are these they? Okay. The Dragonettes are casting fucking magic? How about no? How about no? How about no? Is Akashic Fat Guy just Smough from DS1? If you beat Ornstein first? Okay.
What do you see, boy?
What do we got? Oh, hi. It's Dev! Oh my god, it actually is Dev. It's like Dev's color scheme.
Only one way to find out.
He's like bluish.
Too slow.
Get him. Tear into him. Pull him down. And then LB. Wow. Torgal's doing a fucking Joshua getting slobber knocked like Lefty. This one's the weakest. And we'll Diamond Dust. And then we'll Laser Beam. Oh god, I forgot about Noble. Godskin Noble. Noble's the fat one. I think Disciple's just the monk, right? Is it Noble or is it Noble and Disciple? Now I'm not sure. I think Noble's the fat one though. There we go. We got him. Man, Elden Ring's so good. I'm excited for the DLC. Oh, yeah. I figured him out eventually. Like a good way to deal with him. And I was like the last time I played.
Harder than I expected.
Clive handles it. Let's bring Jill here. Jill,
Found her.
we gotta bring her here.
They're beautiful.
Now that we killed all the enemies.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Jill's like, I really wish I could have fought and killed the Minotaur. I have so much repressed rage. Yeah, fuck Godskin Duo. Godskin Duo sucks. Jill's in her emo phase.
The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Considering the skies are only doing one thing, and it's fucking being pink. Let's go talk to Jill. Jill, you've been distant. We need to fix that.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's,
In my pants.
not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but do you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
No. She's like, okay. I'm a little disappointed we only got Clive's outfit and we didn't get Jill's outfit in 14. Her outfit would have been great for Red Mage.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me.
The Crystal Rapier or the Shiva one?
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Oh, Jill.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough.
Hug her. Kiss her.
About you, Joshua and I.
Give her a smooch.
Took you to Man's Hill. Or tried to.
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits.
Oh, chivalry.
In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother.
Oh, my mom sucked.
But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
What a bitch.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Oh.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted.
Yeah.
I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks.
Clive, the things you don't know could fill a big-ass book.
No matter what happened, I would be all right.
Oh.
I'll never forget that feeling.
Oh, Jill. Oh, Torgal. That makes a good wallpaper with Oriflamme in the background. This feels very FF8. I'll be here. So if you come here, you'll find me. I promise.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small.
I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have.
This definitely feels like a send up to 8 a little bit.
And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
So Noah had the angel wings. Oh, nice smooch. Oh.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
I'm getting very emotional over here, these past few cutscenes. Quest scenes. Is it gonna be a big quest complete? Maybe awkward. Oh, Link.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
Oh, they probably think we're making out.
There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Quest complete. Priceless. And a level up. Because I needed to be stronger. Snow Daisy Garland. A fragrant diadem hand-woven by Jill from the flowers picked on the shores of the oil-faced bay. I was never much good at garlands, but it'll have to do. Shiva's Kiss. Song of Winter, Autumn Gone from Frosted Lips, Oblivion. Northern Nursery Rhyme. Reduces Diamondo's cooldown by 7.5 seconds. That's pretty significant. She gonna be in my party forever now? Joining hands with Jill. Join Clive's party, remember to party for Origin. Cool. Where's Joshua? There's more in the hideaway. Even more. Oh my god, there's so much. Party makeup has changed. Is it? A new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. So where's the... Oh, it's back at the reading table. There's... Oh, I guess there was one more. Oh, the video game cleanup time. Very, very sweet. The greatest gift. It feels like a lifetime ago. It was a lifetime ago. That afternoon on Man's Hill was our very first adventure, but somehow I knew even then that it would not be our last. I will never forget that day, and the simple fact that you have not either fills my heart with joy so fierce I cannot describe it. That you have not either was my joy. Since the moment we first met, you have always been an important part of me. The half that makes me whole. Oh. When times are darkest, you are my light. When I'm lost, you are my guiding star. You are just what I need. You are all that I need. You are the greatest gift. Jill. Oh, Jill. Making amends. Master Clive, I'm aware there are matters of much greater import which demand your attention, but should you find yourself a moment, I bid you visit me in the shelves that I might ask a single favor concerning His Highness Prince Dion. Dion? Oh, are we gonna get Dion in the party?
Me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Have I maxed out Desiree yet? Oh my god, I totally have. I should go talk to her. Desiree, I heard I maxed your shit out. I heard that I'm the coolest and the strongest. Is that true? Are you gonna give me the Chivo? She might give me the Chivo. Desiree.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
A new dawn. Every epic starts with a single word. Every symphony a single note. This is but the beginning, and forever shall your legend be told. Forever shall your legacy be sung. Wow. Unsigned.
All yours.
Hey, careful whisper. That's it. We got, to sail forbidden seas. The melody seems familiar, but the author is unknown, it says.
There's something about it. I feel like it's...
It makes me want a hot dog real bad. Wow, you look like the 4th of July. Is it at the very bottom? Sound of silence. To sail forbidden seas. Really? That's the reward I get? How weird.
It's him, I tell you. The Crown Prince of Sanbreque.
He's technically the Emperor, I guess.
Lawsman Harpocrates,
What's up, Harpo?
I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
I am.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor.
Huh.
This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education.
Huh.
All to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
It's a little bit of a stretch, but...
I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Sure.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail.
Okay.
Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace.
Oh, is that the weird flower?
Frauds does all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try.
Everyone loves flowers in this game.
And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Clive shows up with like a literal wyvern tail. He's like, I fought the thing. It's like, no, Clive. No, Clive, that's not what the quest objective was. Were you listening at all? It's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really wasn't. Oh, this place sucks. I bet it was a pretty nice village before all the shit went bad. Hey, a treasure chest. Hey, it's the Angry Gap. That's what they call Vivian's cooch. He said, recycling his joke from the last time. It is... I wouldn't trust this fucking bridge. Oh, look at my squad! Oh, I've got the squad. If this ends up with Dion in my... Hey, sure. If this ends up with Dion being in my squad, I'm gonna be fucking psyched. Get down here. Oh, it's fucking cum puddles. Come on. Fucking hate fighting these things.
Nice try.
Luckily, it's aggressive enough that I can just smash it out.
Nice try.
I've never had a bavarois, or however the fuck you pronounce it. It's like a type of dessert. Oh, Joshua's like up in the air. Let's hit it with a laser beam. Almost. Got it. Get over here. Okay. Get on the chocobo. Fuck this shit. We haven't had the full squad almost the entire game. I don't want to fight these fucking puddles of cum. God. They're so nasty. They take so long.
This place has been flooded twice over.
Oh.
Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Maybe like up here?
You deserve a rest.
Is this a fucking like dragon skeleton? Oh, it's one of those Fafnirs. Like fossilized. That's actually kind of cool. All right, Lindworm. Yeah, fuck you. And tear your asshole up.
Nice try.
Get him.
Nice try.
Do 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 do.
Nice try.
The fact that they're putting these like high stagger threshold enemies just like as normal guys, a little tedious. Hope it's not weird for Jill to see me do that. Burn him. Got him. Hey. There it is.
They are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
It is that fucking flower. It's that weird fucked up flower his dad was always smelling. We were like, what the fuck is that? It's like drugs?
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
Boy, I sure did.
You did?
I think I did.
Record suggests that the wyvern tail was first cultivated for the purpose of distilling a purple dye from its petals. However, when the tended blooms were discovered to lose their hue over time, the gardeners of early Valisthea made the felful decision to investigate the practical properties of their roots instead.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Yeah, a little bit. He looks like if he was in modern day, he would be a Jerry Garcia fan, or like Following the Dead on tour. Dion.
Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time.
First, I thought he said no.
No, only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him.
Oh, come on.
Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Dion, you're coming with
There's
me.
all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself and to him how strong it truly is.
You are right.
Dion, the side quest isn't over until you fucking come with me.
Just offer him my gratitude.
You fucking nerd.
Very well, then. Take me to him.
You know where he is. Come on, man. The Gizzle Green's weed tastes really bad, but it makes you think you're a chocobo. He's standing.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
He's not deaf.
You'd be surprised.
Get in there. Now, you little shits, be quiet. I'm going to stare threatening at you while Diana has this nice moment.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace.
And to this day, I can barely read.
And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
What's in his little pouch? I want to know. What's in there?
Is that a wyvern tail?
Wouldn't he hate those because his dad was obsessed with them?
The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you.
Oh.
I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Take it, man.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service.
Can you teach me to read?
Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm. For only then shall I be deserving of...
Well, it'll be dead by then, but I guess I could press it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Destroy this nice moment. Yeah, a little bit. Feeling a little bit of that.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him.
Well, she was a bitch.
For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost.
Oh, is he gonna give me the thing that reduces the cooldown of the laser?
I shall not forget this.
The cameo of Terrence. You little shits better be quiet. If I catch you giggling, I'm gonna fucking put you to the sword.
Thank you, Clive.
Oh, no problem, Harpo.
For you. I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T.
Just don't cross them with the marble vines.
When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A book.
A stolas quill.
Oh, a quill.
More precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Oh.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about.
That's sweet.
Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Quest complete! Bahamut's Mercy. Oh, it is! It reduces it by fucking 6 seconds! A gift from the very first Emperor of Sombrek to his infant son, this ring has graced the hand of every dominant of Bahamut since. The ether had absorbed from that icon over the years, aiding the next Imperial Scion in drawing out the full potential of their bloodline. But now the Empire lies in ruin, and that bloodline is broken, so let it be with Bahamut as was always intended. The Stolas Quill. Lordsman Harpocrates' best-loved writing implement, whose nib has scribed many a learned tome. And it's a repeat of what he just said. Displayed in class chambers.